by the early 80s, the Plaza Suite discotheque was doing great. You know, you were having lots of live acts like Chevy Checker and the Four Tops performed there. And a guy named Frank Fiala, who was a wealthy businessman and also a drug trafficker, first he offered you 40 grand to rent the Plaza for a birthday party, right?
Who did you talk to? How do you know this information?
A lot of research.
You got some good information there.
Yep.
All right.
But then, I guess a couple days later, he approached you and said he wanted to buy the club from you.
Yeah, there's a little story in there, but yeah.
Okay. And I guess he offered you $1 million?
Yes.
And the club wasn't even worth that much. It was worth like $200,000, I guess, in your eyes.
The club was worth about $200,000. The whole building maybe worth $5.
Yeah.
And he wanted to buy the whole building, club and all, for $1 million.
Okay, got it. And so he put a deal together with you. It was $100,000 cash, $650,000 in gold bullion, which is going to be paid under the table to avoid the taxes on it, and then $250,000 at the end of the closing. Right?
Yeah.
But after, you know, the deal was made and before the transaction was actually completed, some problems started to arise.
Yeah.
Explain.
There's so many problems. He wanted to throw himself a party in the Plaza Suite. And we let it happen. He was going to invite 300 people. He was going to shave his head in the middle of the party. Everybody was going to get coke and all kinds. Was going to have a raffle with boats and motorcycles, all kinds of weird shit. I was against it, but everybody was in on it. So we let it happen. I had my guys in there who were bouncers, my regular guys, and I brought more guys in because I was afraid that this guy was a complete lunatic. And more or less through the night, it was true. First of all, it wasn't 300 guys, maybe 100 people. And everything he brought in Chinese food, tons of it, with no utensils. People eating Chinese food with their hands. So I said, they're all crazy. And we went through the night without any major troubles. And then I said, let's close it down. Let's end it. He was going to give us a check. I didn't think I figured the check wouldn't go through. So anyway, I called him over. Well, Michael DeBat went and talked to him about it, and he said he wasn't going to close it. So Michael DeBat came back to me. Then I wanted to talk to him, and I talked to them. I was sitting with 4, 5, 6 of my people, and I said, bro, it's over. The party is over. I went good. All your friends, some of them are leaving now. We're not down to too much. We got to go. We got to close it up and this, that, and the other thing. He didn't want to go. Then he got insulted. He went to an attaché case. And he came over and he had a medal, a military medal. And he says, who the fuck do you think you are? And he threw this fucking medal at me. My guys went to get up. I said, sit down, sit down. And it bounced off my chest. And that's when he came back the day or two after that and asked to buy everything. He wanted to buy me out and throw me out. Now, Michael DeBat, the same time that thing happened, went into his box and he had a gun. He took the gun. So I had asked Michael to check his stuff. He says, I already did. He had a gun. I got it under my belt. You want it? No, I don't want it. Just hold it. So he did so many crazy things. It would take an hour and a half just to say the things he did. And he was controlling this little, I believe they were Czechoslovakian or something like that, gang, drug dealers. And he had a business where if a ship got in trouble, he would send planes over with parts and stuff to fix the ship at sea. So it was a perfect vehicle for him to take drugs. And he was in the drug business. So he kind of, 3/4 of the way through the deal, the things that were happening were worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And finally, I got a call. It was my sister. She was working for me. She said he just came in with a bunch of people and dogs. They're breaking walls. They told us all to get out. That he owns the building and he wants us all out. He's in there now, breaking walls. Yeah, I still own the joint. I said, listen, get all the girls and get out. Go home. Tell everybody, close it up. Don't get in the middle of this. Close it up. So I went there with my brother-in-law. And he was there, and as soon as I walked in, there was guys breaking holes in walls. I never seen anything like it. So he says, come with me to my office. And he's walking. He's going to my office. It's taking me to his office. It's actually my office. We walk in. My brother-in-law is dark-skinned, Sicilian. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. This guy goes behind my desk, opens up the drawer, and he takes out an Israeli, a Jewish machine gun. And he turns around, he points it at us. My whole fucking chest tightened up. I think any second I'm going to get blown away. My brother-in-law, the dark skin, turned white. He's whiter than my fucking, like when I wear a white t-shirt. And he tells us, sit the fuck down. We sit down. And he didn't shoot. So I start talking. I said, Frank, what the fuck are you doing? Put that away, bro. What the fuck you doing? We got lawyers working on this shit. It's a struggle. We go through some shit. What are you getting so hot about? It's yours. You can take it. But what are you doing? Now you're acting stupid now. Again, he's not shooting. He's talking. He's still got the machine gun in his hand. And he's still talking. But he's calming down. So finally I said, listen, we'll go to the tomorrow with the lawyers. And whatever you want, we'll straighten it out. It's a lawyer bullshit, bro. It's not us. And then you're breaking the walls. What are you going to do? Go from the office up the back thing into the disco? That's sneaky shit. That's cool. I should have thought of that. And I'm trying to throw him off. Mm-hmm. And I do. And we're leaving. Even as I'm walking out, I got my back. I'm stiff as a board. I'm thinking I'm going to get hit. This fucking guy's going to shoot me, I guess. And we get out. I told my brother, as soon as we get on the sidewalk, call my people. Tell them to meet me at the bar. Say, what are you going to do? Call everybody who's with me. Put my crew together and get them to meet me by the fucking bar. I'm going to kill this cocksucker tonight. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't want your advice. I'm not asking you something. I'm telling you what to do. So go do it. And I do kill him that night.